Hey guys, what's up? This is Matt here on Just for Fun. We're going to play some standard Grixis control. It's kind of a weird brew I've been working on. It's not quite right, and I know that, so don't give me any shit. But it is fun, and I've had varying levels of success with the deck. Unknown Shores. And that is a very interesting first turn play here. I'd like to get this tapped fumarole down. It's tempting to lead with the Chivalry so I can play these fiery impulses, but I mean I got plenty of removal here, so I'm not terribly worried. Mortuary Mire. Okay, this is a very interesting brew we're up against here. I'm just gonna play that tap marsh now. Yeah, so our hand is removal and a way to repeat removal right now. Crumbling Vestige for green. And is there a creature forthcoming? No, there's a Weirding Wood. This is just this is just the weirdest mana base I've ever seen, but that's okay. More power to him. So here we get to go and set up Fevered Visions. Getting to play this on turn 3 is like a real key to winning with this deck. If you're not like in danger of dying, slamming that down is just gonna like win you the game so much of the time. Because you have there's a lot of 1-for-1s, but there's a lot of built-in 2-for-1s in the deck, sweepers, and ways to just really take advantage of this. There's ways to strand things in your opponent's hand. The nicest thing about playing Fever Visions in a control deck is, well, there's a few. A, it helps you draw to your answers faster. Essence Depleter. Don't have a great way to deal with that right now. Stalking Drone, okay. But maybe this will help us draw a Languisher, Radiant Flames. Oh! Speaking of which, right on time. I'm just gonna run this Radiant Flames right out there. Pick up a nice 2-for-1 while I can. We've already done 2 with our Fevered Visions to our opponent. Pass back here. Draw an extra card, make sure we hit all our land drops. But the other thing about this is it forces your opponent to commit more threats to the board because they don't want to keep taking the 2 from the Fevered Vision, so they're playing multiple cards out, which just makes your sweepers that much better. I know Dark Dwellers and Radiant Flames is a bit of a nombo, but that's okay. We still got other removal, just all different various sorts of removal in the deck to make sure you can deal with anything your opponent has to offer. What the what the frick is going on here? Alright. Pyromancer's Assault. Okay. Is there a reason to play an untapped land here? Or not really. So, deck is playing 26 lands, so if you have to discard something, to hand size like this, you might as well just pitch a land because you'd rather have all these spells available. Brutal Expulsion doing a ton of work here with the Fevered Visions, making sure opponent still has lots of stuff in his hand. This card is like, it requires some setup and it's really situational, but when it's good, it's really, really, really good. That said, when it's bad, it's miserable, so it's a bit of a pet card. I know there are probably better things that could go in this slot, but I just enjoy playing with it. Shivan Dragon, huh? Okay. So I'll let that resolve. I will ultimate price it. And opponent's gonna draw a 4th card and take 2. We can play this mountain. Pass back. No reason to rush into anything. I mean, I guess he was tapped out. I could have smacked him with Fumarole there, but I'd rather pass with all my instants up. There's really no rush to like try to win the game. I mean, Fevered Visions is just gonna win the game for me eventually. And I mean, I can play out this Dark Dwellers and beat down that way too if I want. All right. Essence Depleter is fine. Crack a clue. By all means, crack a clue. That's fine. No second spell, so no danger of this affecting me. Okay, he's going to draw a card and take 2 again. Can Fiery Impulse this thing. I also know discard and this are a bit of a nombo, so the discard cards should probably just be more counter spells, but it's nice to get in under things. And like sort of preempt the threats away. Let's see, so this will tell us if there's anything we need to keep mana open for. No, there's nothing. This is just a terrible, unplayable card, especially in this deck. This is just a weird deck. Very, very weird. Okay, so I feel like we don't need to do anything particularly important with our mana, so we'll just get in there for 4. And now suddenly opponent in a bit of danger here. Sludge Crawler, okay. Okay, so he sacked his Bladed Step to gain 2 life. And he played that to do 2 damage to me. Alright. Now I can kill the Sludge Crawler with a Fiery Impulse. Ooh, or I can Brutal Expulsion, bounce the Assault, and kill that. That seems fun. Yeah, let's do that. Just for grins. Oh, it's spell or creature, not non-land permanent. My bad. Okay, so let's not be cute then. I could Dark Dwellers on the Transgress, but that didn't hit anything last turn, so okay. Let's just smack him for another 4 here. Draw more answers to whatever the God knows what is we're playing against. Salvage Drone, okay. That old Shivan Dragon Salvage Drone deck, you know? Alright. We're getting beat here. This is such a weird deck. It's like 5 color random nonsense. Now, if you know me and you've watched me before, you know I don't mind a brew. Obviously, I play brews myself, so totally not hating on my opponent, just really confused. That's all. This is just natural confusion. And vodka. But mostly natural confusion. Dominator Drone. Okay. Alright, so let's go like that and enjoy yet another Savage 2-for-1 here. And let's just put him out of his misery here. I mean, he could have a removal spell for our Fumarole. That wouldn't be impossible. Alright, so do I want to change anything? Not really, because I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just going to run it back. Opponent clearly not with a sideboard in mind. Oh, he pre-sideboarded. He's got 65 cards in his deck. So. Yeah, this looks like a pretty sweet hand. Take his scariest card, set up our win condition, kill something, and have a creature that's immune to sorcery speed removal just in the pocket just in case. We'll have to sequence our mana carefully here, or we won't, because our opponent will concede the match. Alright, on to the next one.